All right, I want to actually talk about this. I talked about it the other day, but you know, it's only Jayce drama, and those are always fun things to talk about. So Jayce, I want to talk about it because it's just crazy. Jayce is crazy. All right, so for those of you who don't know, Jayce is a complicated individual. Jayce is a young girl, I think she's 21 now, who grew up in the foster care system. I call her my Trisha Paytas. She's the Trisha Paytas of TikTok. No, she's not that bad. She's not that bad. But she, you know, she had a little bit of a rough childhood, and she's leveling out. And so, quite a while, I think, like maybe a month or so ago, it was found out that she had DM'd another TikToker like 5 or 6 years ago, called them the N-word lover. And that person decided to come forward 6 years later and like expose her. Now, it was really terrible what she did, and it makes it worse that she didn't just call someone the N-word, but it was like an N-word lover. You know what I mean? It's like one thing to call that person the N-word, which is still horrible, but like lover is worse because it's like, you like black people. Like, is it somehow worse to like black people? You know. Anyway, her apology was dog shit. Just seemed like more of like a desperation to maintain her platform than a genuine apology. But she moved on from it. You know, more power to her. Now, also, what's weird is that I actually talked to the person who exposed her. They unsent all their messages, which leads me to believe that something they said was also suspicious. So you got to be a little bit suspicious of people who expose other people, but then they don't expose themselves, because very clearly they were engaging in something wrong. Anyway, she moved on from that. Whatever. You know, that's, to me, like, it's not my fucking battle. Anyway, she moved on from that, and she's been keeping her nose clean, although she did have an issue because she promised black people that she would give them their platform, and she just never did it. And she, like, instead of just not responding to those people, she decided to respond to them by, like, trying to gaslight the fuck out of them. So, you know, but like, I never said that. I was just busy. It's like, you know, you're not that busy. I know you're not that busy. I could probably fucking DM you right now and you'll answer me back. All right? I know you don't sleep. That being said, there's an additional cancellation attempt. All right. Now, for context, she lost all of her sponsorships and everything, and probably deservedly so. Not because she said it necessarily, which is still bad, but like the way that she responded to me was so like disingenuous that I just feel like, you know, if you're gonna be honest on an apology, if you're gonna have like an honest apology, be honest. You know, don't take 3 days to come up with like, hey, I'll give people my platform, black people my platform. Just be like, listen, I'm a fucking idiot, and I was even dumber back then. Anyway, getting a little off topic. So people hate Jayce for that now. They don't think that she deserves a platform. You know, to be honest with you, if you see a white person, they probably said the N-word. I'm just being honest with you. Like, we know it. Like, you know, you guys, like, everybody said it. I've talked about it before, how ignorant I was in the past as well. I'm very open about it because it was a shitty time in my life. I'm an ignorant white dude that grew up in Long Island. You know, it's shitty. Never meant any hate behind it. A lot of times, us white people, we just say it because like we think that the word's impactful. We don't say it even at black people. I've never said it at a black person, but we're dumb as fuck. And we're just like, there's no word you could call me that's like relatable to that word. So like, we truly will never understand how diminished you become. You know? Anyway, that being said, she's under a lot of scrutiny all the time. So this is the joke that she's now getting canceled for by multiple content creators. Let's give it a watch.
You'll get a free wallet to watch any...
Let's restart it.
If a service dog ever approaches you, but they're alone, that means that their owner's in trouble and they probably can't move. So you should follow him, because you'll get a free wallet to watch any...
That's the joke. That's the joke. That's it. That's the whole joke. Now, me personally thought it was kind of funny. I actually made a follow-up joke, which, you know what, I wasn't intending to put it up, but I'm going to put it up, because you know what, it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. So I think you guys should see it.
Service dog ever approaches you, but they're alone, that means that their owner's in trouble and they probably can't move. So you should follow him, because you'll get a free wallet.
Wow, Jayce, you think that's really funny? Making jokes about stealing from disabled people in need? Did you know that a lot of people with service dogs have epilepsy? You understand what that means, right? It means you need to make sure you leave a strobe light so they can't follow you. Sorry. So I'm a little bit of a jokester for those of you on YouTube that don't know my TikTok content. Made a little bit of a joke, because it was a joke. Like, it's a stupid joke. And there, you know, this is what we're gonna go. We're gonna go after. You know, Yeah. So anyway, obviously, like, I've gotten zero backlash, and that's probably because my content is like very, like, it's very blunt content. But Jayce is getting canceled because people don't like her, and you know what? I understand why people don't like her, but I honestly just feel like, you know, I don't know. Anyway, let's watch the video. So this person in particular, like, this person found it particularly annoying. And this is Dr. Ina. Now, I used to like Dr. Ina's content. After her altercation with Desmond Fambrini, for those of you who don't know, it's a genderqueer individual that I'm friends with. I stopped liking Dr. Ina because it became very performative. Basically, Desmond does a lot to educate dumb kids that don't understand gay people. He takes a lot of time out of his day to educate people, to get them to, like, not dislike gay people. I appreciate it. I think that it's a positive thing to try to educate people because kids are ignorant, and that goes for every one of you kids that watch my content. And a lot of times you need to be educated, and Desmond takes the time out of their day to do it. So, you know, I appreciate it. So that made me stop liking it. And then there's this. You know, let's watch this here. This is the joke here.
If a service dog ever approaches you but they're alone, that means that their owner's in trouble and they probably can't move. So you should follow him because you'll get a free.
Is this going to be enough? When is it going to be enough to say OnlyJayus is not a good creator, should not be followed, and should not...
I mean, listen, no offense to Jayce. She's not a good creator. I mean, I'm not trying to be an asshole. But, like, Jayce copies Reddit facts and puts them on TikTok. Now, listen. Not a lot of depth in her content. But nobody on TikTok has any fucking depth. Right? So, like, yeah, you guys can hate Jayce because all she does is look at Reddit. What the fuck? What are you doing? Bro, you could scroll anywhere on TikTok. You have people doing nothing. TikTok is full of untalented people. Let's be honest, okay? Jayce is capitalizing off of it. Good for them. Honestly, I'm fucking get that bag, dude. I'm just saying.
Not be listened to. Some of you may know, some of you may not, but...
And not for nothing, but when I heard this joke, that's the first time I've ever heard that. So I was like, oh wow, now I actually know what to do if a dog runs away. It actually was informative for me. I never knew that if a service dog runs away, it means that their person that they're servicing... it sounds inappropriate. The person that they're servicing is in trouble. So, like, I actually know what to do now. I go follow them and I take the wallet. No, but in all jokes aside, now I know to actually help that person.
Child is phase gay. They are a service dog user. Why? Because
this is their child.
Fact, there are occasions.
This is their child who apparently has epilepsy and is a service dog user. And apparently they're also gay and they're a fairy. You guys remember that TikTok? I'm a fairy. I'm getting off topic.
When Faye may be incapacitated and her dog will need to get help. And this is not a kind of joke you want to be putting out there.
Why?
I don't care whether OnlyJayus thought this was funny.
I thought it was funny too.
Funny. It's not funny to me. It's not funny to my daughter.
Right.
It's not funny to anybody who uses a service dog. It is not okay.
I don't think that's true. In fact, my experience, a lot of people find it funny when, like, some people make light jabs at them. Like light humorous jabs. No, not for nothing, but people that are disabled don't like it when you walk around on eggshells. You know how ostracizing it is to, like, imagine being part of a friend group that likes to poke fun at each other, but you never poke fun at the guy in the wheelchair. That's going to make them feel like shit. Her joke wasn't that bad at all. It wasn't even offensive. Just because you're offended by something doesn't make that thing offensive, okay? That's the truth.
And there is no apology. There is no responsibility. There is nothing.
Well, there is no apology because there shouldn't be an apology. But yeah, I find that so stupid. No apology, guys. But Dr. Ina went on because, like, for whatever reason, Jayce doesn't know how to just stop. Like, when somebody criticizes Jayce responds, and that's the worst thing. I don't give a shit anymore, and that's why nobody tries to cancel me, because I don't fucking care. I'm over it. The performative bullshit on TikTok I'm over it. I don't give a fuck about it anymore. Anyway, she said, ha ha ha, no. Okay.
Joke at the expense of my Really? Ha ha ha, funny?
Yes. I like how you said funny.
Joke at the expense of my disabled child is funny.
It wasn't a joke at the expense of her disabled child, okay? It was a broad stroke joke about service dogs. She didn't go, hey guys, you know Dr. Ina's daughter, Faye the Gay? Isn't it funny when she falls down because of her epilepsy and the dog runs away to find help? Go steal her fucking wallet. It's not what she's saying. What she's saying is like, hey, here's a silly joke.
This is funny to you, is it? Do you know why she has a service dog? It's because before she had one, she passed out multiple times by herself, once in a parking lot, got concussions, and nobody was there to help.
That's terrible. It's a good thing that she's a service dog. And it's a good thing that OnlyJayus has educated me on what to do now if I see a lone service dog.
Do you understand how vulnerable somebody is in this situation?
Yeah, I guess that's why she made a joke about stealing their wallet.
Do you understand how dangerous your joke is?
Like, she's really trying to be upset here. She's really trying to be upset here.
No, you don't you? You think it's haha funny. This is
funny. The way she says it makes me laugh. Yeah, people who watch Dr. Ina's content are very easily influenced. What I find funny here, though, is like I can't even read what she's saying because she never moves.
How funny this is, okay? You do not punch down at disabled people.
And that is probably the most ableist thing I've ever heard in my entire life. This idea that people that have disabilities are down or beneath people that don't, that's ableist. That's the true ableism. Saying that you can't make jokes at the expense of other people, like respectful, reasonable jokes, which is what Jayce made. You can dislike Jayce, but her joke didn't push a boundary. But when you say that it's punching down, how is it punching down? Other than the fact that your daughter's on the floor because she had an epileptic like attack, it's not punching down. That was so bad. But it's so bad. Oh no, but in all jokes aside, disabled people aren't beneath us. You can make jokes about disabled people as long as they're tasteful. And that one was tasteful.
Take that garbage down. Apologize. Stop with the ableism.
What's funny is she said you can't apologize. But now there's no apology, but now she's making an apology.
Did you not get in enough trouble? Did you not do enough bad things?
Maybe she wants you to spank her, Dr. Ina.
Excused all kinds of psychology misinformation that you pushed in the past because you said you won't do it, then you did it some more. But this, that wasn't funny.
What's so funny is Dr. Ina's more offended by by a joke that's fine than her apparently promoting non-factual psychology advice. Which one would you be more upset with? Apparently, it's the joke.
That is not a joke. No, take it down.
Honestly, if I was Jayce, I'd repost just that part. It would be really funny. Lastly, I kind of wanted to put this up there because I saw Victoria Hammett put it up there. Victoria Hammett. Which, by the way, if I look here, I don't know. This is why I left political TikTok. It's all cancellations. Look at this. Everything's a cancellation. I don't even have to watch it. When you do videos like this, that's a cancellation video. Cancellation. Everything's a cancellation video. You know how boring it is to like seeking out cancellation videos just to have relevant content? That's unappealing. Wait, let's put this up.
If a dog ever approaches you, but they're alone, that means that their owner's in trouble and they probably can't move. So you should follow him because you'll get a free wallet.
Considering you've been calling disabled
That's it.
snowflakes all day, I find it real ironic that you keep deleting my comments. Let's recap, shall we? This creator said the most disgustingly racist thing that I've ever seen a big creator say on this app.
Yeah, she did say that. But she wasn't a creator at the time. Like, I'm not trying to excuse it, but she was a kid. Like, it's, when two kids say the N-word to each other, like, they're dumb pieces of shit, but, like, you know what I mean? I think what the problem is that she didn't get canceled and people are upset. But that should just show you that nobody cares, which sounds terrible, but like maybe we should focus on real things. Because you want to know what, and like I hate to say this because I'm not defending the usage of the N-word, but I'm really tired of people more concerned about the usage of the N-word than actual change in black communities. It really bothers the shit out of me. Right? It really bothers me because like you see on the app, it's like, oh, don't say the N-word. Like, what is not, you shouldn't say the N-word. But what is not saying the N-word? If we got all white people to stop saying the N-word, do you think that like the black kid in the projects is going to be helped? No, of course not. You know what I mean? Like there's like real issues going on out there, and I feel like a lot of times we virtue signal about bullshit that doesn't really matter that much, right? What matters the most is like dealing with these fucking problems, and like all progressives do is they promote ideologies that don't have a positive impact on black people at all, and they don't really talk about shit that actually helps. like a reasonable way to redistribute wealth. I'm sorry I'm going off onto a tangent, but like as I make more and more content, you see like, you know, this is just more black squares to me, where it's like, you know, hey, I'm putting up a black square, I love black people, and it's like you're really just trying to tell people that like you're like, hey guys, hey, look at me, I'm the woke guy, give me some social clout, you know. Anyway.
Then they had someone ghostwrite their apology so that they didn't lose their brand deals. And now
they lost literally every brand deal. So like this is one of those things. If you're going to talk on a topic, you should be intelligent about it. You should know the topic. Because I've been consistent. I talked to Jayce and I said you need to put something out short, sweet, and like honest about like your usage of the word. And she waited 2 days because her people told her to wait 2 days because they thought it would just blow over. And she lost all her sponsors because of it. So you should know that though. You should know that. If you're going to speak like this with this kind of a weight, you should know that.
now they post this in a video that is a series of very real illegal life hacks. So we know Jayce doesn't care about her
Very real illegal life hacks. Do you think that people like? I'm imagining that these people actually think that like somebody's going to rob somebody that's disabled because of Jayce. Like they think that people are so dumb that they're like, you know what? Jayce said I could rob this person, so I'm going to do it. No, they're like, again, now people know. I know this. Now I know this thing. Now I actually know more now.
hurting people or making people mad, but they do care about making money. So
Guys, what we're going to do is we're going to cancel. Well, you did it. You canceled our sponsorships. Whoa, good job.
a life hack for all of you. Reach out to every brand that Jayce has ever worked
So performative.
with. Tell them about the kind of creator that they are supporting.
They already know. Netflix dropped their whole show. Like, what are you talking about?
And express to them that you will not spend a single penny at their company so long as they continue to support creators like these.
Bro. Come on. It's cringy as fuck. And then this is the daughter.
This is a good question.
Let's see what...
I've said it multiple times now, but you guys clearly still don't understand how dangerous what Jay has said really was. And I
It's not. Like, you're really trying to be a victim here.
need you to. I am literally begging you as a disabled person with a service dog whom this situation could happen to and has happened to
Did somebody actually steal your wallet?
listen to me and to
Somebody-
listen to us as a
Did somebody steal your wallet because a famous person told them to steal wallets of disabled people whose dogs ran away and they followed the dog and then stole a wallet?
community right now. Jay has said if a service dog comes to you unattended, it means their owner is likely incapacitated. That is probably true.
Yeah.
They did not say how you can help them.
This is probably the dumbest point, and I'm going to explain to you why. You're not a professional. If you see a service dog by itself and you realize that you need to follow them, you follow the service dog back and then you call the cops because you're probably not going to be able to do anything. I can't stop them from having an epileptic seizure. I don't know what you want me to do. Is that what you wanted her to do? To be like, this is what you need to do. You need to, like, what do you need to do? Cross their arms and, like, kiss them on the forehead? Like, I don't really know. Why don't you, instead of dogpiling her for a joke, why don't you educate people on what's supposed to happen?
They did not say to follow them to get help. They said how you can take advantage of them. They said to take their wallet. That largely implies other ways in which you can take advantage of them.
Wow. She pulled the rape card. Now this is pathetic and disgusting. This is the shit that bothers me. You're going to pull the fucking rape card. That's what she's doing. She's deciding. She's like, oh, Jayce made a joke about stealing a wallet. Well, you know what? Jayce is also promoting raping people who are having epileptic seizures. Worthless person. I hate people who do that. Every single fucking time I see some shit like this, it diminishes sexual assault. Shut the fuck up. That's the biggest reach you could have ever made. Do you know how disgusting it is to do this kind of shit? It was a fucking joke, and you brought it to rape for no fucking reason. And you want to know what? You gave her, you told her, like, oh, she didn't actually tell people what to do. You didn't either. All you said is you got to help them. Any logical person that heard, like, hey, oh, if there's a dog on the fucking road, that's a service dog, and I follow it, I should help them. Well, what do you think you're gonna do? Because I don't have any type of fucking schooling in helping people with fucking with epilepsy. So you know what I'm gonna do? Call the fucking cops. Any reasonable-minded person would think that. You want to know why we'd think that? Because that's what we're taught to do from the fucking beginning of our entire life. And then you took the time to make a video and not give anybody the specifics about what you should do. to help people who are in need. Performative bullshit. This is bullshit. Bro, pathetic. Pathetic.
Regardless of whether or not they said it's a joke, which they said was for legal reasons, by the way.
Yeah, that's part of the joke. For legal reasons, it's a joke.
Doesn't make it okay. Disabled people are not the butt of your joke, especially when you aren't disabled, and especially when this is something that affects us day to day.
Oh, really? You're getting raped day to day, apparently. I'm sorry that I'm angry, but like this is what you decided to do. You pass out every day and you get raped, apparently, by your logic, because that's what you decided to turn this into. I fucking hate people who diminish sexual assault. Pathetic. Worse than anything else. I fucking hate it.
Every single day, I fear that when I pass out, someone is going to take advantage of me.
Yeah?
If this is funny to you...
This is people with all disabilities. This is what I'm talking about. She's taking it to rape. I'm like, just like, this is everybody with a disability. The rate of serious violent crime for people with disabilities is 12.57 per thousand. It's 3 times more than the rate of people without them. You want to know where this happens more than anything else? This happens at home and in group homes. This doesn't happen on the fucking street. If you understood these things, you would know that. And I do know that. Because I have a partner who works in a group home. These are where these things happen the most. At home and in group homes. And you're sitting here and you're using these statistics to perpetuate just this narrative, which is false. This is fucking disgusting. It's fucking pathetic, man. Well, hey, look, guys, we lost all respect for Dr. Ina here and her daughter.
You're a bad person.
You are a bad person, man. You fucking suck. Jesus Christ, I'm tired of people like this. These are the people who think that because they have disabilities means that they can just say whatever they want. And like, oh, well, I have a disability, so I can just perpetuate like misinformation. Like, I do too. If I wanted to sit here, but guys, I have ADHD, I have OCD, I have Tourette's, I'm dyslexic. Okay? Like, I'm not going to sit here and like just list off all my fucking, all my points of oppression so that I can just add more emotion into my argument. That's what you're doing. This is the problem. Like I said, I keep saying this. The most person-centric thing that you can think is that people with disabilities can still be fucking assholes. This is example right here. This person's an asshole. And so is your mom for fucking teaching you to weaponize rape. Hey everyone, if you liked that video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to follow my Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, Discord, and TikTok. All links are in the description. Also, check out my Patreon if you'd like to support me even more than you already do. Thank you so much, everyone. I love you all.